Hey, folks, and welcome to the second episode of How Not to Listen with Musical Con Man, Musical Flan Man, as he's decided to be called, and a brand new guest, fellow YouTube star.
Oh, is this where I introduce myself?
If you want.
YouTube star, everyone.
No, you can call me Syne. Or Lee. Either way works.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I'm definitely super famous on this platform. Everyone knows me. Everyone loves me.
Nice.
But no, actually, I have a small YouTube channel where I post K-pop unboxings and photo card collection videos, etc. Um, which is why I volunteered myself to be on this special episode today because it is about music that I know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, which makes it I sound like I suppose that I don't know other music, but
It really does make it sound like that, doesn't it?
but I do. Hey, look, you guys did Boston first, right? I love Boston. I'm just putting it out there. I listen to other things sometimes too.
The random number generator listened to Boston. The random
Is that
number
how
generator
you're
does not
describing
apply.
yourself now?
Ho,
Or,
ho,
or were
ho.
you the random number generator?
Ho,
So,
ho, ho, ho.
the current click that watch stream button so that it actually
Might help
gives
you.
better. It is the lovely, the talented, the incredible
Actually,
the boss of the process right now.
I'm trying to decide which layer should be on top. All the I pulled them version kind of know, but
yes, of course.
true. I'm currently trying.
Fuck.
All of my
Do you think these
applications seem
lovely
to be
people with their eyes wide open would...
sick.
Fox is.
I'm gonna have to task manager this one.
The poor fox.
I would not like to have to cut apart a picture in order to do this, but
Somebody cutting it apart, right?
it comes later in the process. I would like to find a high-res image of this album, which apparently is not out there. One's
My current screen output is black with a cursor. Oh, I've made it to the part where I can ask it to open Task Manager. Okay, that was step one. Step two it open? Task
Exactly.
manager.
Fire that fox.
Okay.
Fire it.
I might need to do some creative editing.
And I think that was the whole point of this. In the first.
Oh, this is a glorious day.
Wide open.
Yeah, Firefox is using a lot of my
It looks like
things. So is Discord. It's all
when it's
bad.
written like that, it just makes it look like a Wide Open by the band Eyes, or Eyes by the band Wide Open. I'm not sure how I feel about either of those.
I'm not sure why Discord feels like it deserves like 80% of my CPU for a video call right now, but I hope that it is recording in good quality. And a stream. Not even streaming.
I hope it's recording in poor quality.
I forgot that I have to use the crop tool specifically.
It's my arch nemesis. Oops. The dark and evil. Oh, whoa. The video feed hasn't updated in a long time. Now I can see it. There's progress.
Well, that's because I had to try to find an image, and I can only find low-quality image of the retro version, which is really sad.
The goal is to reduce the quality as much as possible.
Precisely.
What is happening here? Does anyone know what's going on?
I mean, that's the whole point of this series.
It's starting to look a little better, is what I'm noticing.
That's not good. We want things to be unintelligible.
That's what I mean. It's my standard of better.
Like, it fully will not let me move things.
Was my computer contagious?
It might have been.
Oh dear.
I'm concerned.
Well, I believe it is time. Well, no, it's not really time to do anything if your program won't let you do it. What is it? So while we...
No, but I could always save it and reopen it.
That seems wise. Well, while you work on that, Kendall, we had discussed some ideas for how to chop and screw this image, right? Is a question I asked to a hypothetical person if they were here and named that. But MusicalFlanman, if I were to ask you the same question, how would you respond?
Well, if you look at Eyes Wide Open, eyes, of course, they're a person, place, or thing, so that's a noun right there. Wide is an adjective, so that is describing the noun eyes, and open is also an adjective, also describing the word eyes, not the word wide, surprisingly. That would be an adverb. No, it's an adjective. So you have a noun and two adjectives here, and I think when you're chopping and screwing things, you want to accidentally the verb. Oh no, you don't accidentally the verb. Never accidentally the verb.
Fun
I think what you try to do.
MusicalFlanman was once the hero of his middle school for filibustering class presentation day.
more than once. But what we're looking for here are potentially two contradictory adjectives, as opposed to the two adjectives we see here, which are commonly used together in a common idiom, for lack of a better word. Eyes wide open? Yeah, I've heard of that before. But have you heard of eyes wide shut? Eyes wide apart?
I have heard of it. I have heard of it, King.
Well,
Anyway, MusicalFlanman, I've heard of it.
well, for those of you who don't know, this filibuster has to cover another how many minutes, Lee?
I'm not sure why I'm the one being asked, but
Okay, this filibuster has to cover another indeterminate period of minutes here. So what we're doing here, as we can see,
oh,
the group Twice has decided to 3 times themselves, but their thrice was already taken, so their name remains Twice.
Also,
Unfortunately, they couldn't get that name.
they do have 9 members, which is a multiple of 3.
and now they've got 27. I've also, inspired by MusicalFlanman's comment, sent another image. If there's space to possibly include it in the final product, I think it would really fit as the 4th album cover officially released.
Let me see. Let me see if I can make it work.
If it seems like it's working artistically, we'll need to... Done. Done. That was so intense. That was such an emotional journey. Maybe
one of these is not like the others.
Wait, Syne.
You're keeping track at home.
Wait, Syne. Would it be possible to... We could also have both, but I was thinking, what if we left it that size, but just turned it mostly transparent?
Oh, okay. Like which size?
Like this.
Size or like
this?
This size.
I want to see the whole thing. Although, you know what? Put this
Here,
one.
I can scale it a little bit.
Put this one at about like 1% visibility, and then.
That's true. We can certainly have multiple.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, you have 54 eyes on the original there.
That's most of it.
That's a lot of eyes.
Unless you want to see the rest of the frame as well, we can make that happen.
And also, how about the fact that it's called Eyes Wide Shut, and yet there's clearly an open eye right there?
Well, that's sort of the oxymoron, and this is the sort of artistry we really see present in Stanley Kubrick's work with the girl group Twice. I don't want to think about that anymore, actually. Wasn't he legendarily bad to his actresses? Or maybe I'm thinking of a different one, or all of them. This is good, though.
Let's see, you wanted this at what, 1%?
Haunting.
Maybe
That's
turn it back up, actually.
Not visible.
Yeah.
That looks... Any of it looks good.
I'm thinking...
Yeah,
something like that. Where you can...
Right.
Yeah.
This is about 35% opacity.
I like that it frames the four members we care about. Sorry, the
wow,
4 members
so
we care. And it really makes
it
that...
doesn't frame my bias. And I find that insulting that you wouldn't include her.
Who is your bias?
I'm trying to move the text so that it like lines up well with the actual...
Yeah, that looks good. It looks relatively centered.
I think if it lines up, it's bad.
Yeah, it's sort of a shadow type thing here, and I think I like that.
See, if someone appreciates art...
I appreciate art, just not here. Okay, I think this is a good base. Now what do we want to start doing to it?
That's great. I gotta get back to my filibuster now. So as we were saying before, the group Twice, which as we can tell has 9 people and appears on here 3 times. Just do it. Yeah. This you know, I remember once upon a time seeing a group called the Octet on on a New York Yankees broadcast that had about 24 people in it. It was awful. It was awful. Musicians don't know how to count like they used to. You know, it's all beeps and boops. Back in the old days, you know, you had to figure out when to come in on your own. You didn't have a little click track in your ear telling you when you had to play. No, you had to count. And let me tell you, these days, there's just not enough counting in music, y'all.
Oh, doing it on all three of them? I like that. Sorry to interrupt, MusicalFlanman.
It's very rude.
You're not
I would
interrupting. You're creating content.
What else can we ever strive to do except unpaid labor for our corporate overlords?
Let's see. That's a good frame. That's a quality frame right there.
That's how I always like to frame all my thoughts and discussions. Whoa! Hello.
Surprise! Surprise!
Gets me every time.
Yeah, we all need a little bit of fun surprise in our life.
That artifacting it was doing for me on the screen share as you moved it across the screen share, by the way, was a really great
Quality.
effect. The like tiling, I think, is the
quality.
very professional word.
Mm-hmm.
As we see here, the oxymoron begins to take place. Eyes wide shut versus eyes wide open. Who will win? Who will win?
Okay. So that's where we're at.
All right. I think I am also even going to see if I can create some custom art to contribute to this. I'm going to keep it a surprise from the viewers as well. But I'm going to see if I can add something to this soon.
Oh boy, musical con man.
This is very bold of you.
A step where few dare to go, unless their eyes are wide. Insert adjective here. What's that exclamation point? Reduced video or audio? Okay. That was a friendly exclamation point. We'd all do well to meet such friendly exclamation points in our travels.
Have you met many?
I've met a decent number. You'd be surprised. They don't seem as friendly as they are as far as punctuation goes. You know, when you're looking for friendly punctuation, you generally look for a nice semicolon or comma. Maybe an apostrophe. I've had good experience with commas in the past. But here in this circumstance, I think I think exclamation points get a bad rap. Exclamation point.
Could you demo me a couple bars of that?
Yes. That was the exclamation point rap.
Oh, wow. That really is bad. You weren't wrong.
It's a terrible rap. But everybody starts somewhere.
It's a lot of people seem to.
I believe I do believe it is far superior to. Well, no, it's not. It's not. What am I talking about? No, the ellipses rap is really where it's at.
Okay.
Shh, Lee, you're interrupting the ellipses rap.
God, Syne. Do you even know how to do YouTube collabs?
Musical con, man. The ellipses are not happy. Shh. That was like the ellipses rap right there.
God,
it sounds like the noise that people make in movies or in anything when they're like pretending to use walkie-talkie.
Ah, walkie-talkie. I'll bet if we told people 100 years ago about walkie-talkies, they would just think we were inventing some strange kind of cinema. But alas, such is the nature of retro media.
Alas and alack. A lack of dignity? A lack of respect? It's so hard to say.
A lack of lack. Lee, would you care to, while you work, enlighten us a little bit about retro media, especially as it pertains to the K-pop movement?
I don't think I'm necessarily like any sort of expert on the subject, but I see you want me to add this.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Oh dear. Does Musical Con Man have a surprise
Okay.
here? Oh
I
dear.
do.
Where would you like this to be added?
I'm thinking a corner. Center stage is flattering, but I don't think it deserves this.
I'm just trying to decide, like.
I like that. I like that.
That is good. The only other option I would suggest is placing it suspiciously on top of a human being's head somewhere in this.
I like it
But this
exactly.
works too.
We could put it on one of their torsos. I do like how it's pointing at her boot. Like, you see that shit?
That is
It's a-
true.
It's a good boot.
Because you could... Try putting it over someone's torso. It's about the right scale for that. Or, like, replacing their head. Yeah, that's not bad. What about like front middle on the right?
Momo?
Yeah, because her arm's kind of already in almost the right position.
That's
Okay.
true.
Here, let me scale it just a little bit down.
Yeah, let's let the artist work.
Let's see.
How bad is that wrist just wrecked?
Don't think about it too hard.
It's an eye-related injury. Some days you just shut your eyes so hard that you break your wrist.
Ooh. I'm also thinking like the red-haired one on the top right of the left image. Also a candidate.
Porque no los dos. Porque no los dos.
Same image?
Yeah. It's pretty good.
I'm gonna have to.
Keep in mind, we're also going to have to put our own text over this. Maybe I'll upload this as a separate video from the album listen itself. This is pretty entertaining in its own right. For it, oh no, I was thinking the other redhead.
The other
top
one.
right of it. No,
Nope.
top right of the left image.
The one who's about to get her head knocked out by the chi.
Yeah, the one whose hand is in the perfect position.
Here, let me get it a little bit bigger.
Her hand is in the perfect position. Oh dear.
Very long wrist.
I like that one a lot.
Me too. That could not be more perfect.
The original was good, but it is taking up real estate we might want for our own Comic Sans text.
That's true.
But it's good is the issue. So,
I
Syne,
think this one is better.
Yeah, I
agree.
agree.
objectively.
I think we need to either have only one or a lot. So I think, two
one.
is. I like one. But either
I
way,
like
two
one.
is untenable. This is pretty good. I think I'm about ready to put our title on it, unless you want to chop and screw
Yeah.
us some more. What do y'all think?
No, I'm happy with it.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's pull out the old Comic Sans.
Yeah. I would like to say that I am still quite amused by the fact that between all three of these quote-unquote album covers and everything we've used on here, I do not see the group's name on here once. I also
Here's their
don't see the
logo in the
group's name on
corner.
there twice. In the corner, which, oh, that tiny thing.
Yes, this tiny thing.
Oh, of course.
Honestly, now that
That's you.
you put it like that, I think a lot of groups don't put a lot of. I'm just like looking back because I have a bunch of albums. I actually have these albums specifically.
Plug for Syne's channel. Syne Reacts, I believe it's called.
It's Nemosiny Collects, but
Yeah, but like, if it were, but it is 2 words. I got that right.
yeah, it's just all the wrong ones.
Name
But
and
yeah,
verb.
I actually do have these albums. So,
Of course
like,
you do.
you know, on this actual album, it does have their logo and their name in the corner.
Ooh.
But
Are they saying their name is so bad it needs to go sit in the corner?
no, I think it's just that people know them well enough that you look at this and you're like, this is Twice.
I see, especially because it tells you to have your eyes wide open. Like if it were called Eyes Wide Shut, you wouldn't be able to see it. That would be an issue.
And if it were called Eyes Wide Apart, it would be suitable for a prey animal, but not a predator seeking to hunt its prey.
No,
That's
I think
true.
this is kind of just a thing for a lot of K-pop albums. I feel like the aesthetic kind of beats the practicality.
I see.
Like, let me just pull something.
The aesthetic has consumed all.
I agree with that. The aesthetic of Eyes Wide Apart does beat the practicality of having your eyes wide apart.
It also depends how well known you are, too.
I'm pretty famous.
That's fair.
Here's some. I realize this doesn't make for a very good video, but. So.
I mean, it's going
let's
up
see.
on this channel, so.
Here's a Victon album. Their name's kind of big on it. Their logo's in the middle.
It's a cool logo.
We're witnessing.
Yeah, it's a V.
Yeah. We're witnessing actually an unprecedented new type of YouTube content here. It's pretty common for creators to feature on one another's channel, have an appearance or a plug, but this is actually the first instance I'm familiar of a channel takeover.
All your
I'm
base
gonna
are
say
belong to us.
this group, their name is also only in the corner.
You're full screen now. Make the most of your spotlight.
I'm just trying to give some examples, and this one, their name is also just in the corner.
Ace.
So.
Well, A.C.E.
Yeah, it stands for Adventure Calling Emotions.
It stands for Adventure Calling E. There's no period on the E.
It looks aesthetically better without the period on the E.
Sure, and I'm sure it sounds aesthetically great as Adventure Calling E.
Ew.
There you go. So those are some examples.
E.T.
A lot of times the name of the group is not necessarily featured very heavily on their own album.
I see.
Depends what kind of aesthetic they're going for.
I see.
All right, what are we writing in Comic Sans?
Musical con
Everything we can.
McSansman.
Thank you for your
Okay, what else?
extreme literalism.
I'm here to help.
How Not to Listen, Episode 2. Eyes Wide Open
Capitals?
by Twice. Yeah, put some in there. Perfect.
Should probably just be titled Eyes Wide, right?
Too not snappy enough. How about eyes? No.
Eyes, baby.
What would you like? Outline anything?
Yeah. Make it big. Make it big. This is the thumbnail.
I don't know what they say about big thumbnails, but I'm sure it's something good.
Hey, you know what they say about big thumbnails?
I don't, or I would have said so.
They take up comparatively more storage space. A wink. A wink.
Ho, ho, ho.
At least try and
Don't call
center
me that.
it.
I've asked you not to call me that. And 3 times is thematically inappropriate for the episode.
Okay, like that?
Yeah, that's pretty good. If you can put an outline or anything on it, just to help it pop a little more.
Wait, I need to alpha to selection, text to path, new layer.
Well, that sounds very technical, and I believe it.
1 pixel. Color, we'll just make it black. I can make the outline bigger than 1 pixel if you would like.
That's a good looking outline.
What's the verdict?
I would open my eyes for that outline.
Add another pixel, or is this okay?
Maybe several more pixels. Please stop. Please stop, audio. Audio, please stop. Audio, please stop.
I don't know what you're...
Sorry, I was just trying to prepare the album audio. It may already have recorded on my OBS, so maybe the listeners got to ride that wave along with me, maybe not. But because my Firefox is being so laggy tonight, just attempting to stop a video takes a while.
Yo, dog, I heard you like a pixel, so I pixeled your pixel, so now you can pixel. Wow.
Watch that, like, 9 seconds of unaltered audio get this whole video taken down. It's okay. The first track is called
You can edit the audio. How's that look?
Can will are so different. Beautiful. A little too much so, but I'm a big fan.
What do you mean a little
Amazing.
too much so? It's too beautiful? You can't handle it?
What if we do episodes without you? What am I supposed to do?
Get better.
I mean, I guess I can call you.
Good.
I do have your number. I think that's a finished image.
We could also subject you to this for the rest of eternity.
I mean, that is true. Alright, is this it? Is this the finished one?
I think so. And if you
I'm trying to think of...
I'll export it then.
Yeah. Should we stop this video and start a fresh one for the actual album listen instead of the making of?
This has been a pretty full-length video. I could just pause recording, start it again, then we do the real thing. Or it could just be one long one. Syne, what do you think?
Uh-oh. I think the image may be too big for me to upload on Discord.
Well, MusicalFlanman, that's our verdict.
Upload on Datcord.
I mean, you are making me want to stop the recording. Okay. Awesome. I will look forward to it. The stream has ended. Close stream.
Yeah, because I'm done.
Beautiful.
Artiste.
Well, I am going to go ahead and start the screen share for our wonderful, wonderful recorded using only the finest quality software. Oh my goodness. Everything is slow to a crawl on my computer. Why is my computer... Oh, it's on fire.
Maybe consider...
Yep. I can't see the fire.
I can't move my mouse now.
Issue.
I'm still moving my like to stop about this having a salvageable file created. So we are almost here. And alright, this has been get into the room.
I'm not gonna call you a hoe again, I promise.
Alright,
I don't know what that is referring to, but
I clicked stop recording. I don't know if it's happened, but I did it.
Oh.
With which cursor?
Oh, it's done.
Stopping recording. I think it should even...
All the things.
Yeah, I should close and restart myself.
Beep boop, boopy deep.
I'm actually going to close Discord, try to salvage this recording, and then restart my computer. Hopefully it'll be quick. So I will see you shortly.
Oh,
see you other. What? Are you scared of technology?